Hi, how y'all doing? Today is, what's the date today? Wednesday, the 9th of October 2024. I could have brushed my hair before I got on camera. Oh well, that's just me. It is what it is. Here in Ontario, Canada, the skies were blue today. I woke up early, about 6:30. I slept really good last night. Well, sort of in between the dreams. I don't really recall any. Temperature was a high of 9, so not too bad. I went to the chiropractor this afternoon, got my bones cracked up, filled it in a little bit on what's going on, because he didn't get the thing. He's awake, right? Partially. He's open-minded. Went to the grocery store, see my friend, she was working, talked to her for a few minutes, went and bought my turkey for Thanksgiving, because here in Ontario it's on the 14th, Monday. Got a farm fresh bird, so we'll see what it tastes like. I bought some farm fresh hamburger, and it was better than the store bought, right? It's always the way it is. My friend Tass came over and visited me too, right, this afternoon for about a half an hour. Chatted her up. She wanted to know what was going on in the realm because she hasn't looked at it for a while because she's 40 and she works at the grocery store, right? She got two great big dogs, canines, and a cat. She's a Gemini, so she's always all over the place, right? Geminis make the best volunteers. So yeah. Um, when I got up today, or was it yesterday? I can't remember. Remember my dream? And the person said to me in my dream that the ninth dimension beings are not real. I thought, I wonder if I can find out anything about it. So I researched ninth dimensional beings, and sure as shit, they're not real, right? It is something that, uh, who were they? Not psychologists, not psychics. I can't think of what you call them. They're scientists. You know what I mean, right? If you were here, you'd probably tell me the word. Physicists, I think. They thought of the idea, made up the model of the ninth dimensional being to explain the universe, right? So I thought, that means that man, Oliver Quinn, who's channeling a ninth dimensional being, you know who they are? The Octurians. That's who it is. That's who they said they made up. Octurians. And that's who he's channeling. So I'd like to know who he's channeling if the ninth dimensional beings are not real. Right? I thought that was interesting. I did. I listened to a tarot card reader today too, and she confirmed everything I was saying about the hurricanes and all that, right? And another one, and she did it about the hurricanes too, right? Because that's a distraction right now. And she got that she manifests that nobody gets hurt, no critters or creatures, or no mankind, and that it gets diverted. She said the card said that the white hats have already diverted it, right? Used their own technology to move it out of the way. And that last hurricane, or the hurricanes, are meant to flood out some important underground trafficking networks, right? Tunnels, whatever, dumps, deep underground military bases, shit like that, right? From the dark hats. We just call them that, right? And like cowboys and Indians, right? You wear a black hat or a white hat. White hat are the good guys. And they were flooding them out, right? And it was meant to flood out Disney underneath with Disney World because big sex trafficking, child trafficking. and stuff like that, right? And that this storm was meant to flood it out, and that's where it was headed to, right? And the Hurricane Milton, I think it's called. And I looked up online, Disneyland flooded, right? And I've seen pictures where there was flooding in Disney World, right? Or Disneyland, whatever the heck it's called. So this is just preliminary, though, right? So, interesting to see what happens there. The Schuman today. Guess what the Schuman is? 70. I knew it was high. I did. I've been feeling it all day. That's why I woke up early. My ears are ringing, but not really super loud as they could get, right? I feel good today. I do. My chakra, my heart chakra, in the middle, there's a bone that keeps on going out my back in that area. That's why I went to the chiropractor, because it gives me like heartburn feeling. And it congests me too. It causes me to have, to cough a lot. But as soon as it gets put back, that's gone. All right? Isn't that strange? It's like my heart just gets so big it pops my backbone out. I don't know. Anything is possible, right? Yeah. So I filled my Tacit, and my friend Tacit, when she came to visit. And she was, what to know what's going on? What's going on? I said, all I know right now is we're waiting for the sky event. She goes, the scare event? I said, no, the sky event. I said, it might be a scare event, though, to the people that are still asleep and the sheeple, right? I said, but to me, I will be welcoming it, right? Because it's another sign for what I know is going on, right? And so she said, what do you think it's going to be? The spaceships? Project Bluebeam? I said, it could be. I said, something led me to look up Revelations today. I wanted to see what the biblical prophecy says about it instead of just the cosmic uh, prophecy, because we're living in two of them right now, right? The invaders, which is the biblical one. Ours is the cosmic one, the celestial one. So, in theirs, in the biblical prophecy, the moon in Revelations is supposed to turn blood red, and then the sun and the moon blacks out, and the stars disappear. It's a sign of the end times, the close of the age. Nothing ends. There's no end and there is no beginning, right? We're infinite. So I thought that was interesting. I thought, would that be like a scare event? Well, it would be a sky event, but as you know, the moon, not everybody sees it at the same time, right? I didn't see it last night, but I've been looking for it, right? So, yeah, and then sometimes we do. I'll be watching YouTube in Iran, and it'll be nighttime, and I can see the moon phase, right? Because it's always outside, usually, the ones I watch. And I'll look at our moon phase, and it's exactly the same. I think, well, isn't that something? I get to see it in two parts of the world. I never knew how that works. I still don't understand that at all. Unless there's many moons ships. We have many suns, so why not, right? You know? They're just another piece of alien tech. So yeah, it's like the black satellite. Hmm. That's got something to do too. The Rod Hayes put it in a post he did today on Facebook. Picture of the black sun or the black night satellite, and then a bunch of other black things. I just can't remember what they all were. Right throughout history, just pictures, because a picture speaks 1,000 words, right? So maybe that's going to be the sky. Something have to do with the sky event. What do you make of it? Right? Interesting. I know they were going to try to do the Project Blue Beam of Jesus and the space of alien invasion and stuff like that, right? They could do monsters, they could do dragons, whatever they want, right? It's AI tech. It's just doing a projection up into the sky, a hologram, right? 3D. Anyway, so my friend Tash, she's getting impatient. So I just talked to her and I told her what I'm telling you, right? And this has been going on for 6,000 years. And she says she's been trying to wake people up, but nobody will wake up. She says, I can't believe how stupid they are. And I said, just bliss everything and everyone when that happens, right? When you tell somebody something like this and they totally deny it, just in your mind say, I bless you and I bless everything and everyone, right? And just let it go and move on. Because the ones that are meant to wake up have woken up. The ones that haven't won't. Until it happens. And that will be the, what is it again? Shock and awe, you know? It'll be for them, not for us. So yeah. Different, right? I told her more stuff too. Because she's awake, right? Just telling her how to handle things, because I'm wise. Several younger people have told me to. I said, why do you ask me questions? And I said, because you're wise. It's so nice to hear sometimes. For somebody who was meant to feel like they were stupid because they didn't go to high school and college and university. Okay? It was little old uneducated, unindoctrinated me. Pretty cool. So that's enough bragging about myself. Sort of, kind of, right? I'm just giving myself my flowers, I guess. I decided to get everything done to get ready for Thanksgiving today. I don't know. It's because the Schuman was at 70. I felt it. A feel good, high vibe day. I warned her about Agent Smiths too, right? Like in Neo, the Matrix. A few of our neighbors are like that. Trying to bring down your vibration. Don't allow them. Know that that's what they're there for and that's what they're doing, and don't give them the satisfaction. Just bless everything and everybody. And walk away. Right? Yeah. All right. I didn't want to have to deal with the crowd this weekend. Right? And the chances of not being able to find what I needed. So that's why I did it today. Something just told me, do it today. Right? I wanted to go ever since about 9 o'clock in the rise. I just started putting on my clothes and my boots and getting my purse through together. My son talked to me today too. He stayed home and taught me a little bit more about ancient Greece, the gods, right? How they were created, the planets, stuff like that, right? Interesting. I told my chiropractor, my youngest son, even though he's jobbed, is the only one of my children that could teach me anything, right? It's hard for me to find, to have a good teacher. I won't pay attention, right? But he has a way. He understands me really good, and I understand him, right? So he has a way of teaching me when nobody else can. I find that really interesting. I do. I'm grateful at least one of my children could get through to me, teach me how to use a computer, right? A video game like Zelda, right? And now he's teaching me about ancient Greece. Everything happens for a reason. Must be something I need to know, right? Jeez, it was brighter, now it's darker. I was thinking, is it the way I'm holding myself? I don't know. Ooh, there I am, better. So I've invited four of my boys. They all said they're coming. And they all have girlfriends except for one. So they'll be coming too. So that's what. My youngest son might not come though. He might go to his girlfriend's. So that's, yeah. And my sister, her boyfriend. and maybe my niece and nephew, right? Because they're older, like teenager and, 19, 20, something like that. My niece, at least I think that's how old she is. And that's who's coming for dinner. I bought a, what, like 11-pound turkey. I hope it's enough. Which will be fine. It always works out. It always does. Right? It always works out. All right, that's enough for me. I hope you're having a high vibe day too. I do. I love you all to consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.